Night Slave is a side-scrolling adult action game developed and published by Melody in 1996. An English patch was released in December of 2024 for Night Slave. Before this, there was a machine translator patch which had tons of issues due to poor implementation. It, however, should be noted that this current version, while much better than the previous one, it still does have issues, such as font display. For instance, if you look at the gameplay, the letter M looks like an H, which can cause a lot of confusion when you're reading the subtitles. The game is very reminiscent of the old Super Nintendo title Assault Suit Vulcan, which was released in 1992. It's highly likely that this was a heavy inspiration for the gameplay of Night Slave. Editor's note, I forgot, Assault Suit Vulcan was also known as Cybernator. It's a typical action side-scroller. You have full aiming control for your weapons. You can jump and hover by holding the jump key, X, and you can dash forward by tapping a movement key twice. If you continually keep tapping the movement key, you can dash almost indefinitely. The fire key, Z in this case, fires both your main gun and your secondary. For the first mission, your choices of weapons are limited to the machine gun and a missile launcher. Night Slave begins with an introduction to your organization, Steel Fox, along with your commanding officer, alias Officer, your sponsor, Goldman, and your fellow squad mates, Chiho, Ray, Julia, Lania, and Noti. You also learn about a group called Slave Dog, which is the primary antagonist of the game. We receive our mission briefing. We proceed to mission 1 and we kill some bad guys. Editor's note 2. You may see gameplay speed is going to change throughout the video as I was experimenting with CPU speed, because on the default the game runs quite slow. I tried 8 times, which was a lot better but not perfect. Most of the video will probably be 16 times, which feels perfect for me. It doesn't seem to affect gameplay too much, but we'll see how that goes on. the first mission ends with a rather underwhelming boss fight. Unfortunately, I did lose my footage for this, and I really did not want to go through it again. So, unfortunately, you won't see it, and we're introduced to Dr. Brennan, a scientist experimenting with various radioactive materials such as deuterium and tritium. 30 years ago, in game time, there was an international incident which resulted in a nuclear accident which caused the United Nations to dissolve and the world's nations to undergo a nuclear disarmament treaty.
You serious?
Dr. Brennan was captured by Slave Dog with the intention to use her knowledge of nuclear materials to enhance nuclear weapons. She was hooked up to a specialized device which sucks knowledge out of your head, and presumably they can view them on a special device or use a computer or something like that. It is believed that Slave Dog is going to use this to either develop their own nuclear weapon or modify existing nuclear weapons to be more powerful. She is later sent off to a care facility in Pan-Americana. After this, we're then introduced to the supreme leader of the Slave Dog organization, General Gesicht. We've learned that they plan to steal nuclear-equipped cruise missiles from Pan-Americana from their super top-secret nuclear submarine, the Seawolf, which was apparently decommissioned 30 years ago with the nuclear disarmament treaty, but that never happened. What a surprise. Then we're treated to some Steel Fox drama over one of your squad mates, Chiho, apparently sucking really badly during the previous mission, which I didn't see that. Maybe I'm stupid. One of your squad mates, Lania, is adamant that she shouldn't be allowed to continue with fighting the missions. And Ray, which is our main character apparently, as the squad leader, is adamant that it is Chiho's choice on what to do. So after that, we get a little bit of dialogue between Chiho and Ray, and then we are thrust into the next mission. Mission 2 sees us defending the Pan-Americana naval base from Slave Dog forces, but by the time we get there, the Seawolf is already on its way out of the dock. We rush over to stop it, fighting enemies along the way, and we inevitably destroy the command tower, disabling the ship. After this, we're thrust into a boss battle with the Seehund, a massive, amphibious, submersible mech. The boss fight is incredibly simple. It's literally just jumping and shooting, with some side-to-side movement and hovering thrown in as the situation demands. After its defeat, Erica comes in with her subordinates to attempt to stop Ray. Where we learn that Ray and Erica have a history of some sort. After some back and forth dialogue, Slave Dog retreats and the day is saved. We then cut back to General Donietz, chiding Erica for their massive military losses. Despite this, they did still manage to secure one nuclear warhead from the Seawolf. Erica is dismissed and we cut to one of the game's rewards. Yes, it's a hentai game, who would have guessed?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the...
Goldman and Officer are then seen discussing the nuclear weapon that Slave Dog's captured, claiming that with Dr. Brennan's research, its power could be amplified from 200 kilotons to 20 megatons, which they claim a single warhead will be enough to wipe out North America. Now, I'm no expert on nuclear energy, nuclear weapons, or nuclear physics, but I do know a little bit. So, as you see here, let's say we assume we take a nuclear weapon about the size of what they describe, so 20,000 kilotons will be 20 megatons. We detonate that over Washington. We do a airburst, wind pressure, wind direction, I don't know how to do that, wind speed. I think we keep all that, and we detonate that, and that's a 20 megaton. Now, if we look here, that doesn't look to me like that's the entirety of the United States. Now, I may be stupid, but that's not the entirety of the United States. Moving on, we're treated to two fan service scenes involving the Steel Fox crew and some less than wholesome family-friendly activities. And at some point after this, Chiho learns that Ray and Erica had something going on previously and runs away.
You stupid bitch.
Chiho is then captured by Slave Dog. Then we're treated to another scene involving Erica's underlings and Chiho. Again, less than wholesome. I feel now is a good time to mention it, but consent in these scenes doesn't appear to be given, so take from that what you will. We're then briefed on a mission where we're sent to a local jungle as ruins have been found and a weapons factory owned by a slave dog, and it is believed that Chiho has been captured and taken to this facility. So we're sent on a rescue mission while the rest of our team goes off and tries to take out the facility and find out any... This mission's nothing special, you just rush through the jungle. I don't care about my score, so there is actually no point in really fighting the enemies. Most of these ones don't drop the little upgrade orbs. And yeah, if you don't care about the score, I mean, it's pointless. There's no contact damage with most enemies, so you can literally just slide right past them, which is what I'm doing here because I can't be asked. After a less than spectacular boss fight, we head deep underground in the recesses of the factory, where we also learn that Slave Dog is manufacturing a new model of Power Slave, I think that's what they're called, or Metal Gears?
No one hears a word they say.
We then have a little boss fight with Erica. Of course we beat her. I had to do this a few times because I kept choosing the wrong upgrades. I used the ARB, which I think took off half her health. I don't know what ARB stands for. It's probably like ultimate weapon or some shit. Normally I use shield, but anyway. And then Erica leaves. We rescue Chiho. She gets reprimanded and told, "Oh, we're gonna remove you from the squad." Blah blah blah. The shit boring as fuck. Yeah, this game is killing me.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
We're then sent to Russia to fight Slave Dog or some shit. I don't know. Along the way, we learn that Russia has been experimenting with biological weapons in their facility, which is built on an old nuclear facility, whatever the fuck that means, has been overrun with these biological monsters, which look like xenomorphs from the Alien series. We meet up with Erica. They decide to have a temporary truce, blah blah blah. We make our way further down the facility. Erica gets hold of the lithium-6 that she was actually sent here to get. What a surprise, some nuclear shit. Then she gets grabbed by, I guess, the queen of the biological entity creature thingamajiggies. And then we're forced into one of the worst boss fights I've had to deal with in this game so far. This boss fight just killed me. I've tried like 10 times. I haven't got the footage, but I can't do it. I don't think I have enough health, and I probably didn't upgrade my weapons efficiently enough. I can't do it anymore. Yeah, you get grabbed by the little mouth, and then it damages you or kills you if you have low enough health, and you get attacked by these little very suspicious looking critters that if they hit you, they deal a lot of damage. This was my breaking point. I can't do it any longer. I really hate to have to give up on a game, but it doesn't happen very often where I'll play a game and I don't end up being able to finish it. There's just nothing here that I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying editing the video more than I am playing the game. And in the words of a famous Nintendo employee,
if it's not fun, why bother?
So that's it for Night Slave. If anyone wants to give it a try themselves, I do not recommend it. It's apparently too easy according to some gamers, but I don't know, maybe I just suck, but I'm finding absolutely no enjoyment out of it whatsoever. I think for the next video I'm gonna try and do a long play or something of maybe Slayers or one of the other JRPGs on the system. I don't want to play anything like this again.
I fucking hate you so much. Fuck you, Gordon Freeman.